Hey guys, welcome to SuperMarcelWorld. Big news, you all might have seen it by now, but James Cameron is possibly returning to the Terminator franchise. Now this news is huge. Oh my god. Now this is possibly the best thing that can happen to the franchise. The creator and the director of the first two films returns to save the franchise. Now this might be good news, but on the other hand, maybe I'm a little bit pessimistic. I'm kind of scared as well. Why? From what I've read, James Cameron is getting back some of the rights and not all of the rights. It turns out that David Ellison, the guy behind Skydance, the company behind Terminator Genesis, also has some of the rights. Now that is kind of scary. Now of course the Terminator is in the best possible hands with James Cameron, but what is his plan? I can't imagine him rebooting the franchise or remaking the original again, you know, because Terminator Genesis was already a reboot and we all know how that turned out. I really don't need to see another reboot. So what then? A continuation of Terminator 2? A real third film by Cameron? But what about the original cast? They are way too old right now to reprise their roles, and of course they can just CGI the out of it and make everybody younger. You know, they did it with Arnold, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Now he could make a future war movie, because James Cameron always said in every interview that with Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 he told the story that he wanted to tell. So I don't really think he's going to continue the story, but maybe what he could do is make a future war movie. That's something fans have been dying to see, well, ever since the original. And I know Terminator Salvation took place in the war, but you know, that had a totally different look and they totally went in a different direction, and I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but I don't think it's what fans wanted to see. So maybe Cameron is going to make a future war movie. That will be awesome. And maybe he will get the old cast back and just CGI them younger, or maybe they can give it some different explanation, you know, that time traveling makes your skin younger. I'm not sure about that, but well, maybe they could make a future war movie that's been going on for decades, and the original characters have grown older, like Linda Hamilton and John Connor. But you know, check out Edward Furlong, man. Just Google him, Edward Furlong, 2016, 17, 15, whatever. The guy doesn't look too well, so I'm not sure James Cameron would want to get him back. And sure, Terminator, Arnold is a role you can CGI and make younger and younger, different models, whatever. But the original human cast members, also Michael Biehn is Kyle Reese, and I think Michael Biehn looks great the way he does now. I think he aged pretty well. But still, he will never get back to the looks he had in T1 and T2 in the director's cut. So what is he going to do? Will it be a continuation of the first two films? Will it be a future war movie? Will he reset everything with a remake or a reboot or whatever the hell you want to call it? Or will he go in a totally different direction with using different timelines? I don't know, but I really would love to know. And also, when is he going to make this new Terminator film? Because he's got like Avatar lined up from part 2 till 7 or something, I don't know. He will be busy for years. And maybe he'll make a Titanic too, you know, fishing for Leo, Jack. Okay, so exciting news, but what direction is it going to take? What would you like to see? A continuation of the first two films? Totally something new? Or just a future war movie with the original cast with, you know, CGI'd younger faces? Personally, out of those options, I would choose a future war movie. You know, get everyone back, maybe even for some limited scenes, you know, they don't have to be around all the time, and you can CGI them younger and maybe introduce us to some new cool characters, or maybe get Kristanna Loken back. You know, people might hate me for it, but I loved her as a TX. I can't wait to see how this turns out. And you know, one other thing, now we're getting Terminator back in James Cameron's hands. We already are getting a new Alien film by Ridley Scott. What the hell is going on? I love this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button. Maybe, if you like, subscribe or check out some of the other videos. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next weekend. Bye.